Hi, I'm Anvesh, and I'll be taking you through the end-to-end functionality of Vivaran, which is a simple yet secure documentation platform. So let's just sign into it. I have created a sample user, so I'll just sign in using this user. And also, whenever we sign in, we are basically creating a session with the server from the client side. So using CSRF tokens, which are cross-site request forgery, which basically means that any third-party request to the server will be rejected. So when we create a session, a common or mutual CSRF token is being held by both of the sides, the client side and the server side. So whenever a client tries to make any state changing request like deletion updation to the server validates this CSRF token, and only then it allows the client to do any activity. And we also use JWT bearer authentication for for whenever logging in and making any request login requests. Hmm. This application also makes use of multi-factor authentication via Google Authenticator, which is used through your smart devices. So I'll first log in using this sample user. As this doesn't have the MFA enabled, we'll be enabling that as well. Okay, so we can create any records or documents here, and we also have an inbuilt AI search functionality where you don't really have to refer to any other websites or any other place for referencing to any content to be used in your documentation. You can just click here and you'll get the results. So let's just create a sample document using this. Let's say it is, and all these users are being monitored, or there's a log being kept of all these user activity through an admin account. So that account can be used by any of the mentors or anything whenever you are collaborating to make sure that everyone and all the users or whatever your team members, you can track their activity, uh, do or like notify them for any password changes or any updates or anything. So let's just take this simple line for example, and just copy this and paste it right here. And you can even get a document like a PDF document of this instantly. You just have to get in your content and you can like download your PDF. You will be able to access this as well. So let's say create note. You can see the note is created on 18th of January. You can edit this note or delete it. Let's just go back. These are the sections. You can even leave some reviews which will be popped on the landing page of the site. Say like just for example, test user 01 organizer, say mm, X org, and select multiple use cases, team collaboration. You will always get a pop-up when doing any actions. So the second, let's just move on to enabling the two-factor authentication. So you can also update your credentials from here. These are the account settings for updation of password. This can be managed by the admin as well, and you also get your most recent login activity session. So let's enable this. We like upon clicking this, we'll be prompted to scan a QR code through our phone, and it can be done using the Google Authenticator app. So you can just scan this and you'll get a QR code, say 371. I'll use another one. As you can see that we have enabled two-factor authentication, and now let's say we log out and we log in some other time, so we will be prompted to enter this 2FA code through our like via our mobile phones. Like we have to enter the code that will be that is shown on the smartphones, and then only then we'll be able to log in into our account. So this adds an extra layer of security, um, and also showing you the all the tokens sent. So you can check in the console or the tokens. Like this is the CSRF token that is being used both by the client side and the server side as well. On the client side we store these as cookies, and on the server side this is stored in the form of sessions. So session, you can say a session is maintained whenever some these requests are made. Like we did a state changing request, right? So you can see these tokens being sent. And you can also log in through Google or like GitHub as well. These are the OAuth 2 providers, so you don't really have to create an account. You can just use your Google account, and the application will itself extract your email and your username from then and there itself. So let's say I want to log in via Google. Can use my any of the emails and I'll be able to log in and use everything as normal. Just log out and let's try seeing our like the working of a two-factor authentication. So we enter our password again. As you can see, we are prompted towards a two-factor code. So I'll just check my phone for this code. Upon verifying, you will be able to log in to your account. So there's that. We can also disable it. And also let's just log in through the admin and see all the activity that is being performed by all the users. So you have this admin dashboard which provides you with all the logs and changes like active users, inactive users. These are all the logs, changes done to the nodes by specific users. You can also manage reviews. Like let's say I want to delete this, or like let's first see that did it pop up on a landing page. It did pop up on a landing page, and as you can see that as we have logged in as admin, so we can just delete it from here itself. Let's say we just delete it. So this is the entire functionality of Vivren. Thank you.